It's easy to say, darling, I love you. It's easy to say, darling, I'll be true. It's easy to say, darling, I want you. It's easy to say, it's so hard to mean. It's easy to take on platitudes. It's easy to cop an attitude. It's easy to lie when you want me to. It's easy to try, but not to follow through. It's easy to love, but it's so hard to find. Or it's easy to find, but it's so hard to love. It's easy to know what you left behind. It's harder to find somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. It's easy to lie through your perfect teeth. It's easy to try, it's easier to believe. It's easy to lie, you see I'm gullible. Easier, why? I just told you so. It's easy to say what you wanna hear. It's easy to hear what you meant to say. It's easy to feel when all you feel is fear. But what do you feel when the fear goes away? It's easy to love, but it's so hard to find. Or it's easy to find, but it's so hard to love. It's easy to know what you left behind. It's harder to find somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. Somebody to It's easy to break, it's so hard to bend. It's easy to fake, impossible to defend. It's easy to say we're only friends. It's easy to claim they're just benefits. It's easy to quote, nothing here lasts. It's easy to claim it's all in the past. It's easier to sleep than it is to dream. It's easier to cry than it is to scream. It's easy to love, but it's so hard to find. It's easy to find, but it's so hard to love. It's easy to know what you left behind. It's harder to find somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. It's easy to love, but it's so hard to find. It's easy to find, but it's so hard to love. It's easy to know what you left behind. It's harder to find somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. Somebody to leave it all behind. It's easy to love, but it's so hard to find. It's easy to find, but it's so hard to love. It's easy to know what you left behind. It's harder to find somebody to trust. Somebody to somebody to trust. Somebody to trust. Leave it all behind.
Greetings, my friends. How are you? Welcome. Today is Tuesday. My name is Rob, and I will be your guide through the rest of this time here. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Do I sound like I'm in a cave? Do I sound far away? Tell me. Check. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you can. Just type it below. And be sure and press like, thanks, because that will boost the algorithm. The algorithm which you and I both know is never in your favor. Well, never in my favor. Who's here with me today? Who is? Say hello, my friends. Say hello on Twitch. Say hello on YouTube. Say hello on Facebook. Let me know. Can you hear me? Let's just start with, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? April's there, and April can hear me. You can hear me, April. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, guys? Simple. I forgot to pull up my chat. So even if you guys want to talk to me, I just caught that one out of the corner of my eye when I flashed on Facebook to see if anybody could hear me. So, all right. Now I should be able to read your chats. So if you're on Twitch, if you're on Facebook, it's a lot of reverb for not sung. Okay, that might be better. Okay, I'll turn this up so I can hear me. Welcome, my friends. I was supposed to be on at 3 o'clock, had every intention to be on at 3, and it's actually 3, 2, 1 right now, which is exciting because it's actually 3:21. Let's tune this up. I just changed the strings on this, and as you know, strings like to stretch once you put them on. Also, something that happened to me that was unexpected this weekend. Real quick, what's everybody drinking today? Better. Okay, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Was the tuning that made it better, or was it the tea? No. Was it the tuning, or was it I turned it up a little bit? Forgot to put honey in it. That's okay. I'm sweet enough as it is. So something unexpected that happened to me this weekend. What I've done, I had this beautiful guitar, and it was a Taylor 514. It was a special edition, cedar top, lovely guitar. And about a year ago or so, I thought, I don't play this the way I should. I only play it on special occasions. It's basically a studio guitar. You guys have seen me play it a few times. And I just thought, I'm just going to throw it on YouTube, not YouTube, I put a video out, but I'm going to throw it on Reverb and just put a price on there that I think it's worth, but I don't think anybody's actually going to pay it. And unbelievably, ding, on my phone this weekend, I sold my Taylor 514 cedar top. So at a price that's very, very fair, very, very. But at the same time, I'm packing that thing up. I'm saying goodbye to it, and I'm like, I'm gonna miss you. Thanks for being my guitar for a little while. Really, kind of bittersweet moment. Having said that, this guitar is my standard, the one I always go to. But slide. But I don't. But it needs some work. So I was thinking that I might take part of the earnings of that and put it into a new guitar, and more like this one. Anyway, not that you guys care about that. I just wanted to catch you up. So that's kind of something that happened over the weekend that was really, really, really unexpected to me. Tell me something happened to you guys that was unexpected. Unexpected. Oh, I'm going to. I meant to come out at 3 o'clock, and I sat down. I shouldn't have sat down. The next thing I knew, I might have drifted off just a little bit. I do want to give a special shout out, and this was something I was going to do during that time that I drifted off. I'm going to bring in this picture of my sponsors. So let me add this new sponsor picture that I just culled together today. Dun, dun, dun. And by the way, if you're on Patreon and you have not yet, here it is. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da. Very, very thankful for these cool cats. Just real quick, I'll run through. Of course, you know the Hobbit House. That goes without saying. Michael's Airbnb is one of the most popular, Hobbit House, it goes without saying also, but it's one of the most popular places to come to Russellville to hang out. It's like people want to stay at the Hobbit House. It's gotten review after review. Michael is a super host. Literally, they're called super host over on Airbnb. And you should check it out because he just, me, whenever something's good, I'm like, it's good enough, let's do it. He just keeps on enhancing and adding things to it because that's just the way he is. Perihelion Solar, I drove by their downtown office yesterday, and just so proud to have something right in the middle, smack dab in the middle of downtown Russellville, that offers such an amazing, source of power and it's a little bit of money up front. But don't think of it as an expenditure. Think of it as an investment because it's what it is. Perihelion Solar. Talk to Andy Barrett. Tell him I sent you. Also, Car Corner. You guys familiar with Car Corner? Well, that's where I got my last vehicle, and I've known the owner now for 25 years, and she's amazing. Talk to Jessica Jones. Also, Brown's Catfish. If you guys have never tasted the cinnamon rolls, then in Brown's Catfish, I have to ask, have you truly tasted life? Because it's that good. It's all you can eat. It's buffet style. The buffet is set up to protect you to where you point to what you want and they get it for you, so you don't have to worry about El Covids trying to make its way back. All right, friends. Speaking of which, who has been recently quarantined due to COVID? Anybody? Just me? Okay. I'm okay. K-Dog is in the house. Hey, man, in the office. Can't listen. See you later. How dare you? I'm going to play all your favorite songs, man. I'm going to play all your favorite songs. You going to play them? I'm like, hey, this one's not for Kenneth. You're dangerous, 'cause you're honest. I'm just kidding. I'll save that for some time whenever you can hang out. K-Dog, sometimes we all got to work, man, so don't feel bad. I am excited about that news that you told me. Congratulations on that. Can't share it with everybody, but K-Dog's got some good news coming soon. All right, friends. So, oh, goodness. It's good to be back. And I'm going to pull up some songs to play just for you. You suck. I can still read the captions. You suck. Not me, man. Okay. So, as I'm getting back to this, it may take a second. So, let me... Did you hear my air conditioning kick on? Because I'm okay with that. I don't know if it's going to happen because we never know what's going to happen, but I did just book Fall Fest in Russellville, so that'll be fun. They tried to get me on the 4th of July, but I was booked. Also, next Friday night, I'll be at Altus Grape Festival for you guys who love the Altus Grape Festival. This is called Who I Am. Yeah. This is the only song that we recorded at this specific spot that didn't make it to the Folkster. Well, that's not true. But it was the one that I really wanted to fit on the Folkster, but it just didn't belong. You can already tell why. It's got a different vibe. Yeah. I don't like the things I do any more than who I do them to. Yeah. I don't care for the sound of the stairs when you go. We're gonna be at the Grape Festival 7 to 8:30. I don't like the numbness I feel. If it's numb, I feel it still. I don't care for the reflection when it catches my eyes. Yeah, but who I am hates who I was. Who I is, I don't know, because
doesn't know he's part of the square. Why don't you find me in there? I don't like the stories I tell. It doesn't matter that I tell them well, yeah, 'cause I don't buy the happy endings you're trying to sell. I don't like this negativity, yeah. Creative ruins of history, yeah. I don't care for that bourgeois sense of self. Yeah, but who I am hates who I was, or who I is, I don't know, because a line doesn't know it's part of a square. If an empty box is all you own, well, at least you have that box to hold. Practice your whole life for letting it go, the way that all things must go. Oh, oh, oh no, 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 no. Oh, 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 da 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 da. Way that all things must go. Oh, that's an interesting note. Why did I end on that chord? All right, that's who I am. That's who I am. What a strange thing to say. That's the name of the song, Who I Am. It is, it's actually out. You can hear that now. On Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, iTunes. Excuse me, guys. Maybe I needed that nap. All right, working our way back alphabetically. This song is called Valentine, and this was one that's going to come out, before Valentine's Day, maybe. I know, Scott's in the house. There is a full moon behind me. Are you saying that there's a bad moon on the rise? Don't come around tonight. Wrong key. All right. This is called Valentine. Watch out for the big bad wolf. Oh, I should definitely play the big bad wolf for the moon back there. I was just having a talk today, a Zoom talkie talk. I would say meeting, but it was just us hanging out with JS Creative, Joshua and Stacy, and those guys. They're traveling and they're always doing something fun. They were up in Kansas City, and they were recording they're doing this tour of haunted hotels. Like, they're going around making documentaries of these haunted hotels. If you haven't seen them yet, be sure and check out their YouTube page, JS Creative, because they and there's a lot of JS Creatives out there, but make sure you find the one that is Joshua and Stacy, because it looks professional. Like, it looks like they're going to get picked up by Netflix or something like that. It's ready to go, so it looks really cool. And they also talked to me about, I won't spill the beans, but they started talking about some more projects they have, and it's really cool. We talked about doing a new video, so I said new, not nude, guys. So this is called Valentine. I always like this song, like the most chill versions of it. I've done some like high energy, really, but it's never. It's like a real fast, chill song though. So let me know if you guys like this original. You keep fighting the fight with your woman. I can't tell you how it started, could tell you how it ends. Keep keeping with fashion, the latest trends. They'll take all your money and leave you rags in the end. Yeah, the boy on the stoop's the girl on his mind.
Cupid taking aim with the apple of his eye. A tightrope walker with a clear blue sky. That race car driver at the front of the line. Well, come on in, the water's fine. Well, you don't have to waste your time. Well, I'd be yours if you'd be mine. My Valentine, yeah, yeah. See, love is the answer and love's all around. Love will keep us together, but I don't know how. Cause love don't pay the rent and the rent's due now. We can love all we want, but we're getting kicked out. Sometimes life is good, sometimes life is fine. Sometimes it's bloody and justice seems blind. The question becomes what to do with your time. Will you waste it away or will you really live life? Come on in, the water's fine. Well, you don't have to waste your time. Well, I'd be yours if you'd be mine, my Valentine. Everyone's dying on their deathbed. Everybody's crying for the things that they said. Everyone's trying now to make amends. Don't let it be too little too late, my friends. Everybody's trying now to make amends. Don't let it be too little too late, my friend. Does that end too abruptly? Does it need another chorus? There's only 2 choruses in that, you know. Come on in, the water's fine. Well, you don't have to waste your time. I'd be yours if you'd be mine, my Valentine. Howdy doody do. How are you, Laura? Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Congratulations, it's Tuesday. Who's having tacos? I'm trying to talk Girl and Chair into having tacos. Do-wop, come on, kitty. Tells about the boy from New York City. So something I did recently was to take my... I took my the social media off the phone. I had to take it off the phone because I found myself reaching for it, like in the weirdest times, weirdest places when I should have been doing other things. And so that's been a nice little challenge. Thanks for those hearts and those likes. Thanks, it lets me know that you're watching, and it also lets me know that you are enjoying. So thank you very much. All right. I'm just going to read the mail for you guys because I have to sometimes check and see. Yes. All right. Yeah. Good. Just read it. I just read it. Sometimes I have to read around that. Oh, cool. All right. So, did you guys like that? Hope you're having a beautiful day, friends. What is the best thing that's happened to you today? I'm going to say, well, beyond the fact I woke up, which was really nice. I was very happy about that. And how about you guys? Beyond that, aside from waking up, what's been the very best part of your day today? Love is the answer, love's all around. Love will keep us together, but I don't know how. 'Cause love don't pay the rent and the rent's due now. You can love all you want, but you're getting kicked out. You guys are quiet today. You're probably still at work. That's okay. That's all right. I'll play some music anyway. I know sometimes that's how it is. Lucy, hello Lucy. Yes, I have been working on a new song. Would you like to hear it? I've been working on a few new songs, but specifically I've been working on a song about revenge. Would you like to hear a story about revenge? It's still in the air, so I started writing the song, and then I thought, well, it's better just to finish it than to not finish it. So this is called right now the working title. It's called "The Problem with Pain." I think you guys maybe you heard it before. It's come a little bit further since the very first time I played it. I think I played it on the very first day I wrote it, which is a terrible idea. Yeah, she has a problem with pain. She likes to inflict it. Started out so innocent, but now she's addicted. You see it in her eyes, how she's afflicted. You better watch your back, 'cause there's a reason that she picked you. She was a curious lass, much smarter than most, but the boys in the class, they wouldn't leave her alone. One day from school, they caught her walking home alone. I can't even tell you the things that they've done. They say what doesn't kill you just make you strong. Took all she could take, knew she didn't belong. Boys, they were fools, didn't know who did her wrong. She left that day, but she wouldn't stay gone. What goes around, comes around. What comes around, goes around. What's going down will come around again someday. Yeah, she grew up beautiful and she grew up pissed. Moved back to the city, both successful and rich. All the boys in town never knew what they missed. She didn't miss a thing, she got their name on her list. Yeah, one by one, she's been paying them a visit. They don't recognize her, they're all trying to score digits. Buy her diamond rings, begging for crumbs. Be pushing up daisies when the springtime comes. 'Cause what goes around, comes around. What comes around, goes around. What's going down will come around again someday. Yeah, a couple of them, she made it look like an accident. Parachute didn't open, they fell off of a cliff. Most never garnered the authorities' attention, but she did things to them I can't even mention. Yeah, she never get taught. I told you she was a smart one. Boys had it coming when they done what they'd done. I was a good kid, I guess I got the pardon. But man, if I were you, I'd stay away from her garden. 'Cause in the early morning hours, she'll be hiding, biding the time. She plants you under flowers with the glitz of the crowd. I gotta see this again, sorry. In the early morning hours, she'll be biding the time. She plants you under flowers, wash her hands of the crime. Smiling at the door when detectives arrive. Well, last time I saw him, officer, he was alive. Yeah, what goes around, comes around. What comes around, goes around. What's going down will come around again someday. What goes around, comes around. What comes around, goes around. What's going down will come around again someday. So that's my revenge song. Didn't mean to write it, just started developing the story, and the chords were totally different when I first started. It was like jin 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 jin, and then suddenly I started messing with. And then I couldn't not write it. That's how it is. When you start something, you got to finish it, right? Right. So be careful what you start. Anyway, that's called. Well, for the problem, it's called "The Problem with Pain." Or for the time being, it's called "The Problem with Pain," because it's in the first line, and I just wasn't thinking about it. All right. Well, I was going to do Peace Like a River, but since K-Dog is not here today, I'm going to hold that one. Hold that one for a little while. I do remember, though, that someone asked for Sophie last time, and I think I told you I would do it next time. And now it's next time. Speaking of social media, Social Mania, I dropped that new song so everybody can hear it, and I'm trying to get to 1,000 plays. Actually, let's see where we are right now. Trying to get to 1,000 plays by just telling you guys about it. So let's go to Spotify for Artists. All right, and let's see if it'll tell me how many we got, if it'll even register. Sometimes it doesn't even register because there's not. Social Mania. All right, but how many is it? Social Mania. Hey, that's not bad. 360 streams. That's cool for releasing it 24 hours ago and just making one post that got like 2 likes. I'm okay with that. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Social Mania 2.0. All right, that's all the places where you want it to be. Social Mania. Which I think is why I deleted it from my app or from my phone. It was just too much. I was getting too much. Too attached to it. It's like if you set aside time for something, like that makes sense. Right. I've got to close some windows, guys. I got way too many. You know how it is? You got like 100 things going, and it doesn't even make sense to have 100 things going. So let me close some of these so I can actually see what I'm doing. If you guys haven't been to my website in a while, it's worth a visit. As a matter of fact, I am going to put this on here so you guys can see it. This is Linktree. Are you guys familiar with Linktree? Linktree is basically it just has all my places that you want to go or that you might want to go. All the Insta, all the things I just removed from my phone. Those things. Tell me what you want to hear, folks. Come on, friends. Tell me what you want to hear. I know, I am doing Sophie. All right. Feel free to add requests. If you guys want to tip, you're always welcome to tip. You want to join me on Patreon, and yes, you can still tip or still join. You don't have to do one or the other. You can do both. Lots of people do different things for different reasons. Sophie, she speaks to me. Sophie, she sings to me. I love her, but I don't understand. Sophie, she comes to me. Sophie, she runs from me. I always try to find her wherever I am. Sometimes she kisses me, sometimes she misses me, but I'm tripping out of my head. She speaks oh so famously while I wander aimlessly. She brings me back from the dead. And I say, hey girl, why won't you stay, girl? Why run away, girl? Well, I'm acting the fool. She says, hey man, that's so uncool, friend. Don't be a tool, yeah, then we'll be cool. Speaks in a tongue that's as old as the ages. She cuts through to the heart of every matter. She leaves me with vanity, she flees from calamity. And everywhere she leaves, she always leaves me in tatters. She wounds with her words till each one is heard. How it hurts like it's
for my own good. Offers herself blamelessly, humbles me shamelessly. She does it like only she could. I say, hey girl, why won't you stay, girl? Don't run away, girl, won't act the fool. She said, why won't you marry me? Always be true to me. Why won't you stay with me too? She says, I've never once left you. No, I've never even once left you. And I said, hey girl, I'm gonna stay, girl. I've been away, girl, never again. Let's be husband and wife, through joy and through strife. Let's see this through to the end. And that is Sophie from my album, The Folkster. And I always encourage you to go listen to the originally recorded version of it on whatever your favorite streaming platform is, because it's better than, technically better than the live version. I mean, live is always better in the sense that it's real, it's in the moment, it's had time to breathe and find out what kind of song it's going to become. But the recorded version, especially off The Folkster, I was very pleased with that. Sweet Sophie. What's up, Greg? How are you, man? Welcome to the fam. Welcome in, man. Oh, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for those hearts, too. I see those. I see your hearts. I see your hearts. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. La, da, 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 da. La, da, da, da. La, da, 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 da. All right. Thanks very much. Yes. I appreciate that, and I meant to say thank you. Last time you gave me a very generous tip, Leah. Thank you so much for that. That was definitely bought all the tacos that night. Thanks very much. Yeah, let me know if you want to hear something. Missy, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let me know if you want to hear something sweet and special. I actually have a song called Sweet and Special, so you probably don't want to hear it though. It's too sweet, too special. You know what I realized is it's, and Girl in Chair was actually telling me this, it's really nice to do chill versions of songs here. She said, you don't play, like when you're in front of your computer, you rarely play like you do whenever you're out. And I think that that's valid. I think that makes a lot of sense because it's hard to play like that whenever you are. Play like that. It's hard to emote. Well, that's not true. What am I trying to say? It's hard to let go. So, here's a song I love. Hope you enjoy it. It's in 7/8 time. Unless I'm playing it wrong. Climbing up on Salisbury Hill, I could see the city light. Wind was blowing, time stood still. eagle flew out of the night. It was something to observe. Came in close, I heard a voice, standing, stretching every nerve. Had to listen, had no choice. I did not believe the information. I just had to trust imagination. My heart go and boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, grab your things, I've come to take you home. Whoa, ba-ba-la-da. In silence I resign. My friends would think I was a nut, turning water into wine. Open doors would soon be shut. So I went from day to day, as though my life was in a rut. Never sure of what I say, which connection I should cut. I was feeling part of the scenery. I walked right out of the machinery. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Hey, I said, grab your things, he's come to take me home. Yeah, ba ba ba, yeah, la ba da ba ba. When illusions spin her net, I'm never where I wanna be. In liberty she pirouette, when I think that I am free. Watched by empty silhouettes, who close their eyes but still can see. No one taught them etiquette, so I must show another me. Today I don't need no replacement. I'm certain what the smile on my face meant. My heart going boom, boom, boom. Son, he said, forget your things, I come to take you home. Yeah, ba, 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 yeah, la da la la ba, 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 da da la la. Yeah, ba 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 la da. It's a Peter Gabriel song, Salisbury Hill, if you guys are unfamiliar with it. And if you are familiar with it, then you probably knew exactly what it was I didn't have to tell you. So, yes, my friends. Great song. I love that song. It's fun to play because it's in 7/8 time. So instead of going like 4/4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 7/8 is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Very tricky. Very tricky to play and sing at the same time. So as maybe I'm doing it wrong, you guys let me know. If you're like, actually, Rob, that was 6/7 time and you just played it completely wrong. To which case I will bow down to your obvious wisdom. All right. So you guys never tell me what you're drinking, and that kind of makes me feel like you don't want to tell me, like you're hiding something from me. So I'm going to go over here to my, thanks for those hearts and likies. Man, so quiet today. Even on Twitch, you guys are being quiet. I remember my kids were young and someone was being quiet. I just assumed they were doing something wrong. Are you guys doing something wrong? Maybe that's what I'm assuming. Vodka and Red Bull. I knew you were doing something wrong. Oh, unsweetened tea. Well, I am too, actually. Accidentally, I'm drinking. I was going to have some honey in my tea, and I completely forgot about it. It's okay. It was a weak cup. It was like the third cup on that one tea. I'll show you a second.
So I have a tea steeper, and it is in the shape of this ball. Listen to that sound. Now you must run to the restroom. Drinking water today. Good call, April. I'm drinking water and tea. So this ball has, trying to get all the water and tea out. This ball has all the power. Oh no, this is what carries the loose leaf tea. And I sometimes will make a very strong cup of tea because I'll fill this halfway up, and halfway, it's a good size. That's no moon, but yeah. So I'm gonna pull this out. Put this over here. You had it out? Okay. Hello, K. Dickey. How are you, my friend? Anyway, so I've used this same tea ball for, it seems like there's a better name for tea ball. This tea diffuser. This tea diffuser, I've used it now for the third time, 3 times. And it's, the tea is super weak after. The first time it's very strong, and it's also less caffeine the more times you use it. But who wants a weak cup of tea? And that's what I have right now. I have a weak cup of tea. Yes, that's weak. Sometimes it's nice to have a strong cuppa. So I'd like to play a song for you called Pavlov's Bride from my album Up Seems So Down. And this song was really about a girl who had been cheated on many times in her relationship, and she just decided she was not going to take it anymore. And Adriana West was the one who did a lot of the vocals for this, so when you hear a girl sing, you will know it's Adriana. All right, let's see if we can remember how to play this. It's been a while. I'm going to have to play it slower than the original version because it's a for real. It's pretty fast. Wrong chords down. Come on, Rob. You're losing it, buddy. You're losing it. There we go. So imagine a girl singing this. It's much more powerful. Why did I write it? Again, sometimes you just follow out and see where they go. Yeah, once we had it all, we had enough. Twice you'd say enough was way too much. And thrice you'd say we should learn to let it go. 4 times then I'm walking out the door. There's 1 and 1 and 1 that don't make 2. I don't think you know me like you do. Watch them as you wave your hand held high. Like kids that sit there wide-eyed mesmerized. They don't see the truth behind the lies. They can't see that they've been hypnotized. If 1 and 1 and longer equate to, I don't think I know you like I do. The words I say could only disappoint. So listen carefully while I prove the point. Feelings that we've had beneath our breath have grown bitter and turned poisonous. 1 and 1 and 1 not made 2. I don't don't think you know me like I do. If you see me walking on the street, ain't no one here that you would want to meet. If you see me, you keep your eyes down to the ground. I ain't kidding no more, I don't play around. The one and one and one I may fall. I don't think you know me anymore. Yeah, one and two and three, well, I may fall. I don't think you get to know me anymore. I keep looking over and seeing Scott saying, vodka and Red Bull, just kidding, unsweetened tea. That's Pavlov's Bride from my repertoire. And I think at the very end there, I actually played it right. I kept messing up on the chorus. One and two and three, do not me fall. I don't think you get to know me anymore. One and two and three, one and two and three will not me fall. Don't think you get to know me anymore. Anyway, what I like about that, I actually sent this to a friend of mine whose husband had just cheated on her, and she had left him, and it was a just nasty thing. And she's like, this just made my top 5 because she deserved better than that. So, and you do too. So don't settle. All right, let's play some obscure stuff. I know, since there's not a lot of talking today, and maybe that's my fault. Maybe I need to be asking questions. That's the one you know. That's the one you think you know. Go on, read it slow, so you know you really know. All right, so when I wrote this, I was trying to, and I did this on a classical guitar. When I wrote this, I was trying to like sort of go back to that sweet 1960s, not quite the Girl from Ipanema style, but those nice fat major 7th chords, you know, where you're like, that's the one you know, that's the one you think you know. That's the one you know. Go ahead and read it slow, so you know you know, so you know you really know. One you hide so well, though nobody can tell it though. I'm a little at least, we hide beneath the sheets like ghosts and go, 'cause everybody knows, everybody knows. But no one wants to show. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Anyway, sounds better on another guitar, so I'll play that whenever I have another guitar. What gigs do I have coming up? Scott, I will tell you what gigs I have coming up. It's this week, actually, let me just go to my website because that is easier. I just went to my link tree to go to the official website. Haha! I'm using my own stuff. And then I'm going to go to tour. And I'm going to go to Altus Grape Festival, July 30th. I've got a private party. Actually, both this weekend. So I got both days this weekend are private parties. Private parties have been bread and butter lately, to be honest with you guys. I did not swoop in whenever everybody was clamoring to get the new gigs that that were opening back up, because I don't know, I just didn't really want to be in a rush to do that. Instead, I've been getting a lot of these private parties, a lot of events, and some festivals. So the Altus Grape Festival is not this week, but next Friday night from 7 to 8:30 p.m. And then I've got a private party the next night. August 1st, no, that's a private party too, isn't it? It is, yeah. Well, I'm playing at Point Removed Brewery, but that is a private party also. And then August 10th is the Russellville Business Expo. That's a fun little thing. And then the 21st is a private party. I'm going to be in Eureka Springs August 28th, and that is from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Gotta Hold Brewing. My first time there. That'll be fun. September, looks like I got a couple private parties and a wedding. And then October 9th, the University of the Ozarks, which apparently is a private party. I have the Ouachita's Coffee Brewery, which is in Mena, Arkansas, November 13th, and that looks fun. Yeah, so again, lots and lots and lots of private parties and events like that. And I've got some other things in the books, but they haven't made it to here yet because either haven't been confirmed or they are waiting for something else. So, yeah. But I do appreciate you asking. Thank you. Let me ask you this, Scott and my friends. What would you like to see me play? I mean, I don't mean like where, but I mean like when it comes to, what I mean to say is not what, but where. Where? I do have some things lined up, yeah. So where in Hot Springs would you like to see me play? Where can I reach out? Where would be a place where we could actually get a lot of people? I talked to some places up in Fort Smith, and I talked to a few places in Bentonville when I was up in Bentonville. I think a lot of people are still being very cautious with their booking, and maybe I've got a little PTSD when it comes to booking. I had 2020 planned out so immaculately. I don't think in my entire career I ever had planned out a year with so many awesome shows. And so whenever it all came crashing down, I realized I've lost gigs before, like you get to the weekend before, get this closer, you get to the weekend before a gig and you're like, oh crap, they canceled or they double booked. That was not a surprise, and that was never a surprising thing because it happened, once every 6 months, once every 8 months, maybe a year. But then whenever that happened and it just everything all at once came crashing down, it was, I don't think, I talked to you guys about it, but I don't think I've really even dealt with how traumatic it was, because this is how I support my family. This is how, I make ends meet. And so when you've done something for 20 years straight and then suddenly the rug is swept out from under you, it certainly is humbling. And then what was so great was my patrons, my friends, my family, my family that I've created over the years, the ones that all had the same love and share the same enthusiasm. They came together and they supported me through Patreon. They supported me through Patreon. They supported me through just tips and things like that. So it's been a blessing. And but now I think maybe it's time to get to that next level, and that's what I've really been studying into and praying into. It's like, what does the next level look like? Like, do we go back to touring? Is it just private parties and house concerts and festivals? Do I just stick to that route and then keep doing tea times and Insomniac shows. I don't know. I wish I had the perfect answer, but instead I just have, I still have more questions, which I'm sure is way more than what you wanted to know. Well, that's that, right? Okay, just processing out loud. I'm a verbal processor. There's a train going by. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I keep thinking about you, but I don't know why. Don't know why. I keep thinking about you. I keep dreaming about you. I keep thinking about you, but I don't know why. I don't know why. Climb in this car and baby, let's ride. Climb in this car and baby, let's drive. Thinking about you, I keep dreaming about you. I keep thinking about you, but I don't know why. I don't know why. Still working on that song, right? Still working on it. Oh, thanks, Scott. Scott says, I like hearing what's happening in your world. I'm glad you're getting more opportunities. Yeah, I think the opportunities are coming back, and I'm super grateful for them. It's a pleasure, you know. It's my pleasure to do things I love, and I've played some amazing private parties. I think the good thing I like about private parties or house concerts, people are there specifically for the music. They're there to have a good time, and they want to drink and they want to eat, but they also really want to experience what it is that the performer brings, and that's really nice, because sometimes, let's be honest, you go to a place that's not necessarily set up for music, and then you have people who are not there for the music, and then you have people that really are kind of annoyed by the music. It's almost setting up like a hostile work environment. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm complaining too much. Maybe I should just go play the dives and do the things that everybody that I've done in the past. But yeah, well, if you guys want to pray for me for that, that would be great. And if there's some way I can pray for you, let me know. Just searching for that future path, thinking about what does the future look like for all musicians, not just for me. I think people are more likely to make a connection here than they are in a bar. I think, for example, Scott, you and I have made a stronger connection here, and I can say that for everybody that comes to Tea Time on a regular basis than we probably would have had we been out in the world with so many distractions. So these are just the pontifications of a madman. Hello, hello. Welcome, my friends. My name is Rob. Some guy named Rob. If you are Siamese, some guy named Rob. If you don't, please. We are Siamese, if you please. We are Siamese if you don't, please. All right. I love this song. I haven't played it in a while. So this is by Crowded House, and it is called Something So Strong. Love can make you weak, can make you run for cover. Roots that spread so deep, bring light to frozen ground. Something so strong carries away. Something so strong carry us today. Yeah. Turn in my sleep. Love can leave you cold. A taste of jealousy is like a lust for gold. Something so strong could carry us away. Something so strong could carry us today. I've been feeling so much older. Frame me, hang me on the wall. I've seen you fall into the same trap. This thing is happening to us all, yeah. Be a great place for a harmonica. Something so strong could carry us away. Something so strong could carry us today, yeah. Something so strong, something so strong, something so strong, something so strong. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Crowded House, something so strong. All right, friends. Well, you know, that's about time. It's 4:22, and as everybody knows, that's what's going on. Thanks for those hearts, those likes, those love. Thanks again. I want to appreciate everybody who tipped. It's always a blessing. Scott, thank you very much, my brother. I just caught that. Thank you for tea times. Thank you for taco money for tonight, brother. Appreciate you very much. Tezo, my man, thank you very much. Much appreciated. You are unforgotten, a king among kings. Damari, sorry. Damien, I appreciate you. Damari, I just called you the name, wrong name again. But you guys text me, let me know if you want a new song or a special song next time. And I will try to do that. April, thanks for hanging out with me today. Scott, thank you guys. Kenneth missed Kenneth today because he was working like a jerk. Just kidding. He's working like somebody who's got to work. Do you guys like the Insomniac shows better? Like, is that kind of the better time now that there's less people in quarantine and more people in? Let me know. Do you guys prefer that? Let me know. All right. Well, listen, thanks again for hanging out with me today. Thank you for your generous tips, and thank you for just being my pal. I really do appreciate what quarantine time has taught me, and technically I am quarantined right now. So I'm feeling great, by the way. Thank you, and thank you for your sweetness. If there is somebody I can pray for you. Thank you, Laura. I hope that you get your fill of tacos as well. Listen, there's two things I need to tell you. One is that God loves you. Oh, you like tea time because it helps you wind down your workday. Awesome. Well, welcome to the end of your workday. You're almost there. Hang in there. God bless you too. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, so God loves us. I believe this with all my heart. I believe that God is the essence of love, and that we get to be the recipients, the free, unworthy but free recipients of His love. So if you're feeling down on yourself today, can I just give you some encouragement? There are phases in our lives where we are walking with God closely, and often it's based out of a need or a necessity. And then that need is met, and then we, good, April. Then that need is met, and we kind of tend to just, we don't mean to, I don't think it's like a malicious thing, but we tend to just kind of go back and go, we back away from that relationship, because that relationship with God, I think, is very intense. Like, the closer you get to Him, not only the more is expected out of you, but the more is given to you. And with more given to you, you often have more responsibility, more blessings, but it also comes with a gentle burden, but a burden nonetheless for other people, for your fellow man. So I just want to encourage you, if you find yourself, and maybe you look around and you're like, I'm not as close to God as I was, then maybe it's a good time to just make sure that your compass is pointing north, and that you know exactly which way He is. Because the good thing about, when we walk away from God, even unwittingly, even unknowingly, when we turn around, He's right there. Like, it's not like we're going to have to run 3 miles to get back to Him. He's been following us so long, but He's like, this way, this way, this way, go this way, go this way. And we're just like, doing our own thing. So my encouragement is if you hear that sweet voice of His coming and saying, come back, then just pull out the compass, and let the Holy Spirit guide you back to the goodness of God. That's my encouragement for you guys this morning. This morning, it's not even morning, guys. It's the afternoon. It's Taco Tuesday. I haven't had tacos, so I'm gonna go fix that. Again, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for my patrons. Thank you for the businesses. I do want to shout out again these amazing businesses: Perihelion Solar, the amazing Airbnb Hobbit House right here in Russellville, Arkansas, Car Corner Auto Sales, Brown's Catfish. Appreciate all you guys, and every one of you patrons, which I'm going to play the Patreon thing, so you should see your name go up if you are one. And if you are not a patron and you want to be, you can start for as little as $3 a month. And again, it doesn't matter, because you're eventually going to get the music anyway. It's just patrons get to hear it first. Okay, friends. And if you are a patron, go check out the new stuff I just released, because it's not bad. It's not shabby. All right. Thank you, friends. I love you. Please be kind to one another. Please have a little extra mercy, a little extra grace for the people in your life that bug the snot out of you, because it's people like that need it most, right? And sometimes we are people like that. So I'll see you soon, friends. Love you.
It's easy to say, darling, I love you. It's easy to say, darling, I'll be true. It's easy to say, darling, I want you. It's easy to say, so hard to mean. It's easy to take on platitudes. It's easy to cop an attitude. It's easy to lie when you want me to. It's easy to try, but not to follow through. It's easy to love, but it's so hard.